Hello and welcome to another session of Music Matters with Ev. And I'm pleased to have in the studio today someone that we interviewed a while back. And I'm going to refer to her as an international singer. The reason I do that is because whenever she sings in another language, she convinces us all that she's from that country. Welcome, Sophie Bernice.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for agreeing to this interview again. And it's been, how are you, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good. I've been busy. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
That's
thank
a
you
good.
for having me again. It's nice to be back.
That's cool. It's been a year, just over a year since we did the first interview back in May 2021. And I've also seen a performance that you did a year ago. I think it was called the Library Series
Oh, yeah.
by Black Star. Tell us about that. How did that come about?
Oh, that was the Liverpool Arts Bar one, I think, was it?
Yes.
I don't remember, to be honest. I think maybe they just DM'd me on Instagram, but yeah, it's the Liverpool Arts Bar, which is like it's a bar in Liverpool, and they have a lot of like creative stuff going on there, and like a lot of live music and things. So yeah, they just like did this series where they got like local musicians and filmed like a live session thing. Yeah.
Wow. And what was it looked very good. The finish, the production of it, the sound was good as well. You came across really, really well. And Black Star, I think, are a musical equipment company. I think that's the one those were their funders. But it's very good. Have you got anything like that lined up for the future? They contacted you again?
Um, no. Um, I've not got anything at the arts bar. No. Um, yeah, they are like really. It's a really lovely place though. But yeah, I've not. I don't think they're doing anything like that again. But if they did, I'd definitely be up for it. Yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
wasn't actually sure what Black Star was even.
Oh yeah, it's I think I've seen amplifiers made by them and other musical equipment. So that's good funding. All right, so you're here to tell us about something special which is taking place very soon.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh yeah, I'm releasing my single "So So Sad" tomorrow. So yeah, I think it will be like what time is it? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, like 4.5 hours now. So yeah, that's exciting.
So is that bang on 12?
Yeah, I think so. It should be anyway. Yeah.
And where is it? Where will it be available? Where can we get hold of it? Where can we buy it from?
It'll be on like all major streaming platforms, so like Spotify, iTunes, whatever you usually use, it should be there really. Yeah.
Okay. And tell us about how you go about doing something like that, Sophie. I can remember, as it's telling my age now, I can remember when releasing a single was a massive, massive activity. So is it still the same now? How did you go about it? What sort of things do you have to consider when you think about doing what you're doing tomorrow?
Um, I guess it has changed a lot, I'd imagine, and it's like a lot more accessible. So like anyone pretty much can like release something if they want to. Um, but yeah, it's still like a lot of things that go into it. Like if you want to do it well, like especially like I'm not signed to a label these days or anything, so it's just like so many like different things to think about. But I actually started writing it I think like 4 years ago. And
Wow.
then which is a bit shocking, I was thinking about that before, I don't know why it needed to take that long. Um, I think I get, like, very, like, into doing, like, 10 million different things at once, so then nothing gets finished, so this year I'm trying to, like, tie everything up and, like, actually, like, finish projects.
So 10 million, does that mean that this year we're gonna receive a lot more singles then? Because if this has taken you 4 years and you're gonna try and finish everything, so we're looking forward to more. So you said that you wrote it about 4 years ago, but have you been it was something busy? Were you busy that you didn't have time to think about releasing it, or how did it go about? What made you? What steps did you take? Because it's still a massive activity. So what steps did you take? Okay, you've got the song written.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't answer your question before
That's
all.
okay. That's okay. No worries.
So I recorded it with my friend Kyle. He's called Kyle May. And yeah, we just like recorded it in his flat. And then got like a harpist involved,
Mm.
and a cello player, and yeah, he did all the production and the arrangement and like all of that stuff. And yeah, then after that, um, oh yeah, we filmed a music video as well,
Ooh.
which is really fun. Yeah, yeah, did that in Sefton Park with like a dancer from Liverpool, and oh, she's Greek but lives in Liverpool. And yeah, like a videographer and everything. So yeah, did like all of that stuff as well.
So
Um,
hold on a minute, Sophie. Is this your first single then?
no, it's not. I released a single in 2018 with like a small indie label in Liverpool, but I don't think that's not even on like Spotify. For some reason, they didn't put it on there. And then I released an EP as well, but I didn't really do like singles with that. So I think the plan now is more just like I'll probably release a few singles for a bit, and then maybe do that as part of like a bigger thing, like a EP or.
So this is the first single as an independent artist.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Okay. So when you mention about doing a video as well, that's doubly active because videos are not easy to make. So the fact that you've recorded with a harpist and a cellist, and then did you record the video at the same time as the recording for the single, the sound recording for the single, or was that separate?
No, it's separate. I just tried to keep it like as simple as possible for the music video. I think because it's such a low budget, I feel like it can end up like looking cheesy. Like if you try and do too much on a low budget, or it looks like a sixth form music project or something. And like I don't want it to look like it's trying to do something and failing. So yeah, it's just like it's very like simple, like in one shot, but I think it just like has a nice vibe, so I think it adds to the whole thing.
Okay, so the single comes out tomorrow, but before, how long did it take you to? How long ago, sorry, did you record it? Because you wrote it 4 years ago. When did the production of it start? Was it this year?
It was about a year ago, probably March last year, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was that also one take as well, or did you have to do several recordings to incorporate the harpist and the cellist, or was it all done together?
It wasn't done live, no. It was done like, yeah, I think, yeah, we all did it remotely, like we weren't in the same room actually.
Oh, that's interesting. So,
Yeah.
okay, good. And then afterwards, you went and did the video recording all together.
Oh, the harpist and the cellist aren't in the music video.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm just trying to get a feel because there are a lot of people, Sophie, in your position who are aspiring to be in your position. So I'm just trying to give them a snapshot of what it's like to be an independent artist releasing your own single. And I like the fact that you said you're just trying to keep everything simple. And very often, simple, less is more, and simplicity ends up becoming very, very awesome and fantastic. So it's a good strategy to have. Okay,
Thank
so then it's recorded a year ago, and I presume it's, what's the process after the mixing comes the word escapes me, mastering, that's the word. So it's mastered. And so when is it physically finished for you?
um
When was it, sorry? When was it physically finished for you?
Oh, okay. Um, I guess if it still feels like unfinished in the sense of like I've got it's still like a working thing in my head because I still want to like there's all the promotion stuff. I'd like to just like contact some like blogs and like smaller radio stations and whatever else and like see who will play it.
That's a
Um,
good. That's a good inclusion. I appreciate you for mentioning that, because once you've done the work, as it were, to produce the single, now you've got to do more legwork
yeah,
to get it out there and advertised and make people aware of the fact that it's there. So
yeah,
you have, since you've released the EP, I presume you're going to sort of fall back on those sort of strategies for this single. You mentioned radio stations and so on.
yeah. Um, I guess just like send it to and see like send it to anyone who I think might be willing to listen and yeah has a platform to promote it in some way. Yeah,
Well, we're looking forward to being able to purchase it and also feature it on this platform. So well done.
thank
Is there a plan to perform it, or have you already performed it? Should I say, if you've written it, if you've recorded it a year ago, have you performed it since?
Yeah, I have a few times. I'm performing at do you know the Sofa Sound sessions?
Yes,
I'm performing the Leeds one actually this weekend.
really.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
So
my goodness.
yeah, but the thing is, because I did it on harp, it was done on a harp. I never like came up with a guitar arrangement that I loved. So I think like these next couple of days, that's what I need to do, so I can
Oh my
perform by
gosh.
myself.
Sophie, thank you for coming and giving us this interview again, because the sofa videos, is it Sofa Sounds?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
They are so well received by a lot of people. So I'm chuffed to have one of their artists on
Oh,
my
thank
channel.
you. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here.
Oh, you're too kind. Well, we're honored and pleasured. We've got a sofa sound artist who we're interviewing, and hopefully we can bring you back again and again and again. And also, who knows, maybe we can offer you a performance platform, because that's one of the things that I've been talking to other artists who I've interviewed and said that I would like to do live performances. Sorry, live performances on this channel. I know it's not live because you're still watching it on YouTube, but
Yeah,
the principle is that you will be performing on this channel. So that's stuff that we're working on at the moment. So if you're up for that and we can offer you a sufficient incentive in terms of funding, then we'd gladly have you perform and get everyone else to hear your dulcet tones, which sounds like we're listening to the sunshine. So
thank
please.
yeah, that would be lovely. Yeah, thank you. That
that's
sounds really nice.
that's awesome. So when is the Sofa Sound thing again? Did you say it was the weekend?
Yeah, it's this Saturday. Yeah, there's tickets online. I think they only announced the actual venue like maybe like 24 hours or 36 hours before or something, but it's in the city centre.
Okay, good. We'll have to look out for that. And is it just you, or is it a series of artists for that evening?
It's a few other artists as well, I think. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm
Well,
not
well
sure.
done, because those platforms, a lot of popular musicians have started on those platforms. So
Yeah,
you're in the right place, Sophie. You are in the right place with the
thank
Sofa
you.
Sounds, definitely.
I don't think they're actually filming this one because I didn't know if it would because I always saw the YouTube videos. But I think this one is more just like going on like social medias and stuff. But yeah, I've
Uh,
always like watched them, so I was like really excited by it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you should. That's good. That's good. So
Thank
what's the single? The song is called So Far.
so so sad.
So sad. Sorry.
It's so good.
So sad, and it's out well from midnight tonight, just after
Yeah,
midnight tonight, on
yeah, yeah.
all the all the social outlets.
Yeah.
What's the thought behind the song, Sophie?
Um, I think I wrote it, like, during a time where I was having, like, a lot of, like, fun, um, but I think underneath I was very, like, restless and just had a lot of sadness, and I was always, like, I was, like, traveling a lot, and, it was, like, exciting in that way, but I think I was just always looking for, like, distractions, basically, didn't have much inner peace, so it was a bit of a woe is me moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you advise someone who is hoping to do as you're doing now? If you can just summarize, what would you advise them? You know, some artist comes up to you and say, Sophie, I want to release a song. I want to release a single. What would your answer be to them?
I feel like I've made, like, there's, like, so many things I would do different going back, so it's, like, hard to know, like, where to start. Um, I guess just, like, um, hmm, I guess, yeah, just, like, don't rush it, don't rush it. Um, I don't know, like, I guess, like, in terms of what? Because I feel like there's so many, like, elements to it.
Yeah, that's that's pertinent enough. Don't rush it. Take your time and
Yeah,
make sure that you get things as correct as they possibly can be. And it is a learning curve, so don't knock yourself too hard for wanting to do things differently in the future. This is what happens when we branch out. So you're doing the right thing. And I think hearing your music and your style, I I'm just wondering why you're not more well known. I've always thought that when I first heard you and how unique you sound, I was thinking this is where music is not fair. Sorry, the music industry is not fair because somebody like you should be more well known. But I think that you will be, or I hope that you will be. So it's
thank
good.
you so much.
And are you working on any EP then to support a single, or are you working on another single now that this one is finished and ready to be released?
Yeah, there's another single I want to release, like, in the near future as well, so I'm planning a music video for that,
Oh,
as well.
good, good.
Um, and then, yeah, I'll have another single after that, and then I'll see where I'm at then.
Okay, that's sounding so cool. Okay, well, Sophie, if there's not anything else that you want to share with us, I want to thank you again for taking the time to come and share with us the fantastic news of your single release. And depending on what we're doing at 12 o'clock tonight, we might just wait for the hand to tick over and say, we can get it now. We can download it now or buy
Thank
it. But that's really cool. And we'll keep in touch with regard to obviously keeping up with what you're doing, and also the possibility of you doing a live set for us here on Music Matters with Ev as well. So there's that to talk about. But thank you very much, and until next time, take care.
thank you so much for having me. Take
All
care
right,
as well.
bye.